physical damage there from RR. It makes enough sense. Chains come out, Drew getting caught out. That's going to be a big pick off here. He's in trouble. He has help though. Green Coil's going to be there. Carl has been stuck. They will duel him up. Now the egg is flying out just in case. Wyman trying to take that egg down, but he will not. No, he does get it off. He does lose his life in the process. Now Zephyr also going to be chased down. He would have slipped away. Doesn't have any more blink strikes. And now Raven jumps in. Does almost find through, but he's still running away. Here comes Cuckoo now with Slana. He'll go onto a Alacrity, but he'll turn around with a Melt Strike. Now Hustler going back with the orb. KYXY as well. Trying to rush Raven. He gets a double kill on the back. Alacrity and Drew both going down this Morphling. And now KYXY. Another great overwhelming on to try and turn back around to Cuckoo, but Arrow connecting from Zephyr, but the Sunray will be enough. Now Hustler jumps back in, Zephyr goes down, but here comes Carl. It's an absolute brawl going on in this mid lane. KYXY still trying to run away. Carl waiting for his chains to be back up off cooldown. Wants to keep going, but now Hustler is there with the silence. He almost has Green Coil back up. He might even commit it here. No, hold on. There's no mana left on KYXY for the duel. In fact, he does have some now.
Death's bounty.
What a prolonged team fight from both these sides.
Yeah, it was a lot of back and forth. In the end, I want to say that really favored Geek Fam. They lost their mid-tier 1, but you got 2 big kills onto Raven. This is going to speed up his progress towards his SMY.
That is a dangerous place to try and farm in, Mr. Drew. Cuckoo, of course, there with the Corrosive Haze will get vision, and it's just a very, very easy pick-off once again for the side of Geek Fest.
Yeah, you can't afford to farm that far forward on the Riki. They're just going to have detection everywhere from Geek Fam's side. That's because they get so much more value from each sentry. They're not just spotting the Riki, but also preventing Alacrity from having free reign. So, with that much value, they're just gonna keep all of these sentries in key spots.
Nut's gonna take over that,
And this gives him the extra bulk to stand there and fight. I think he realizes that they don't really need a shotgun. It takes a bit too long to build into it. They just need to find these fights.
What was that?
Chain stunts?
No, he was off the map, but I believe because he had no TP available. He just went back onto the map.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that, yeah.
They usually are used to kind of seeing a Sunray off the map with a TP, but he actually came back in a different position because he didn't actually TP off the map. Alright, well that's learn something new every day. Bot lane, through. Smoke screen gonna be there, he'll be okay. Hustle gonna rotate in. He does have the Dream Coil. Cuckoo, oh, they spotted him out. They know he's there. Traps will also get vision. Cuckoo, though, blinking towards the north. He will TP up. Dream Coil going to be wasted from Hustler. Great juking there from Cuckoo.
Yeah, and with that, with all the commitments down bot, they go straight into the Roche pit. And with a Corrosive Haze, this does not take too long at all.
Yeah, add an arrow stun on top of that, which will really help out. And they must be aware that this is happening on the side of RR, as Lafferty is already running that way. He does have the Deso up. Roshan's still very low, but Lafferty with that trap giving vision. Roshan's still going down. Now the smoke screen being dropped with the sun ray. Roshan's so low the ring. He picked up the Aegis. He is fine. Now Lafferty with the Null Strike. Egg in the middle of everybody. Nuts will just end up going down and down through. He's been caught out again. Geek Fam, they are not done. They want more. Alacrity, TPing away. Carl does not have chance to cancel that off. But Geek Fam, they secured the Roche, they got the Aegis, and they found 2 kills on top of that. I think they are very, very happy.
Oh, they definitely are. RR are starting to bleed some ground here. They've got to tighten up their engagements. They can't afford to have Drew get caught out like this consistently. He has no farm. He's still saving up for the defusal, and this is in stark contrast to how well he was doing on the troll in game 1. So a lot of this now is really just on Alacrity to find that momentum for the rest of his team to build off of.
I love the fact that Carl has actually built into a Crimson Guard. When's the last time you saw Crimson Guard Ember?
I want to say never. It's not something you see ever. It's just really nice to have. You know that Cuckoo can't possibly farm it up because he's not given farm for it, so you need it. And then Nuts
goes down. But this is really clever from Geek Fam. Like that Crimson Guard. I understood the Vanguard because again it's just so much physical DPS coming out from RR. But now with that Crimson, you just can't fight into Geek Fam. Like there's just no way to get any damage out if you are the Ricky TA. They're gonna smoke up. They'll run straight into KYXY here on the LC, and poor old KYXY only has 10 dual damage. Stun, not gonna land from Cuckoo. Silenced from Hardcore with a double green coil, but here comes Carl. Alacrity pops 2KB now, and Jewel is out onto the slide. He's taking no damage. He does finally go down. KYXY though should drop in at Carl as well. Gets chained up and does die. Now Wyman, he will fall to Drew, but Drew is trying to run away from Raven, who is just chasing him down. They commit the egg, but Raven is not done. He wants the Phoenix dead, and he will find it. Now Carl comes in onto Alacrity. That TA is gonna melt, and Drew is the only one left. He is surrounded, but do not tell me no one has dust. No, Zephyr has dust. It's just on cooldown, but Drew will get away.
Oh man. That was still a really bad fight for RR. They're not finding the kills they want. They forced a buyback out from Cuckoo though. So it's a bit of a consolation prize, but you do see Geek Fam finally pull ahead in terms of net worth. 4K advantage, 20-11 at 22 minutes in. And RR, they've got to play a lot less recklessly. They need to be able to brute force their way through that Crimson Guard. They need a lot more farm in Drew. This is the biggest issue they've had. Drew cannot find farm fast enough. It's a Ricky he's playing. It just doesn't flash farm. Not like the troll. So their pause 1 is just not carrying that weight for them.
Trying. It really does go back to that Crimson Guard though, doesn't it, John?
Yeah.
You saw that last team fight. RR had the advantage. They had the high ground, the initial stun missed, but when you came to that dual point onto Cuckoo, he literally just took no damage.
Yeah, the Crimson Guard's doing a lot of work. I think on top of that, it's the fact that the fights are super splintered. RR is just kind of scattered around every single time. They don't manage to clump up as well, and they don't have anything to punish a clump up. Like the best they have for AoE is the puck and the egg, and even then Nuts has not been able to fully channel that egg anywhere. So you're losing out on a big 5v5 engagement just by not having that control.
Geek Fam, another smoke coming out. I believe that was underneath the observer ward though, and it was. So RR should be very, very safe. Nuts. Gotta be faster than that, Nuts. Come on now, you saw the smoke happening. You've got to just Icarus dive out ASAP. I guess.
You have the BKB allowed to kind of safe for that. And okay, wow.
They have to strike off time, but when we have a call, it does actually Geek fam now gonna start TPing into the mid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has
Dire
fallen.
are scanning.
Radiant are scanning.
Good, but Scam will be able to push 458 away. He has Spirit Vessel and 458. He cuts the tree.
wants to get away from all this, but Player comes in with a great fissure. 458 really being chucked right down, but backup is coming in. Yopaj with another avalanche. Where's the Shadow Grave? Oh, Vivian, he gets staggered by the avalanche, not able to save 458. And now 458 says, I want to buy back, I want to join the fight. They just stop Scam from TPing out. Can they? No, they can't, but they have the Skadi online from that BB, and Raging Potato cannot heal himself up. They find this Death Prophet, they find this Earthshaker, and Play Hard. Not hard to get this time. 458 buyback working out, and Play Hard will go down. And it's 496 Gaming seemingly finding a battle queue. They even dig up a bounty room for themselves.
That's the victory, that's the reward from Gaben. Nice defense, nice resilience there you have shown. Medusa is going to be... He looks like he's getting even fatter than the last game at this point. 22 minutes, Skadi, Manta, halfway through Butterfly. They might be able to just walk into Roshan right now.
Yep. And
They have amazing armor reduction again, this time thanks to the Dazzle as well as the Wenchpool. And I would say Neon, they have to be really careful right now. They are really overextending a little bit. I couldn't tell if they are really baiting or overextending, but their damage for sure is running off, is running low. Especially Skadi has been completed on the Medusa coming to take away here. I think damage lack, so he doesn't care about that anymore. Just want to do damage right now.
relying on this first, but come from here on Yopaj blinks right in, finds the avalanche, but not in range for the toss. Raging Potato wants to go right in, but look at that BB is like, come and fight me, bruh. Solar Crest, Flameo, I don't really care. While Scam has the Desolator and the Spirit Vessel onto Yasi, but they actually root up Yopaj, and now another Supernova. Yopaj says, I need to get out of here, throws an avalanche. The Supernova will go off, but Yopaj is able to walk out there from the stun, but they're gonna slow him down. Just look at that BB. He commits the Stone Gate. He wants to kill this tiny. The Mystic State bounces through, and he gets the killing spree. They lose player in the backline, and General, he wants to be one with the nature, but you know, Lumberjack is here, and General's gonna get run down. Went to Living Armor. Scam comes in. They get the double man silence. They kill up Yasi, and now that BB all isolated. Yasi is gonna buy back, but that BB running out of mana for that mana shield. It's gonna beat down. Roshan says, I want a part of it. He bashes it, and this Medusa will be down for 68 seconds, and 496 gaming. Scam with an ultra kill. He wants to go for more. This Nature's Prophet position 1 pretty strong at this point, and 458 does not want a part of that. This might be Neon Esport walking away with that Roshan.
It looked really good at the beginning of 496. They managed to pop the Supernova, it goes off, but didn't manage to stun anybody because they didn't have the Emperor Spirit there to provide with the Shooting Chain as disable. And Bridgebrower popping his Exorcism, and the Scam coming in with Day Soul this time was able to do a lot of damage. Are they going to complete Roshan? I think they will, while Geno is taking the outpost.
It's gonna be a free Roshan, and wow, Yopaj looking for a target. It's gonna be Yasi. Does he have the Icarus dive? It's gonna get used up by this Tiny. Have a toss, silence, Yasi not gonna be able to get out, but Scam teleports in, really far to the backlines, not afraid to fight this. They lose the Phoenix, that's a dieback, and Ken, well, no force that means that he's not gonna get out of this. Play hard with the max range fissure will keep Ken in place. He's gonna swap 458. Let's have the remnants. Now uses the Essence String. There you get the record on the Raging Potato from over the cliff for Raging Potato. Let's get the silence. Oh no, the silence! 458 cannot get the remnant out, and then he feels compelled to do something, but he cannot. Well, Stone Gate is committed though. No ultimate available for this Medusa, and Neon Esport with those little victories able to stall out 496 once more.
Husky refresh.
The silence is really killing Ember. Oof. It was a nice swap for Venge to save himself because he knows that Ember Spirit can always rely on the Remnant to get out. But then again, he got silenced, and the swap wasn't ready to build out the Ember Spirit. A 60-second in the grave again. It was a dieback. It slows down Ember Spirit item progression a lot, and this is a time that Neon wants to stick in 496 jungle and take away all their farm. They want to make sure that no one is able to walk out of a line of the high ground. Ken will be the victim here. He's trying to build some kind of vision for his team, but he cannot stay alive.
This is a a tough way to go. 40 seconds. And as this game progresses, Neon Esports is just going to make all the depths for 496 look even worse. And even 40 seconds will feel like eternity. They're going to lose the tier 2 bot for sure. You also saw 458. He drew the line on the map. He's like, guys, we have to play high ground. We have to play in our own base. And even that is not going to guarantee them a victory. They need a couple more fights like the one that they won to even have a chance of coming back. As this Nature's Prophet, well, he's dealing enough damage to take down the rest of 496.
Yep. You have to be really careful because there's a lot of initiation coming up from Neon, the Blink Fisher that can catch you off guard if you're just ever slightly mispositioned a little bit by yourself, and also not to mention Nature's Prophet TPing in, Tiny with the Blink toss back. There's so many tools to punish you. You need to be really careful for 496. You have to make sure that whenever you're out, you are always coming out as a unit. You need to make sure that Venge is there for the swap, Dazzle is there for the Grave.
They find play hard, but a fissure to block out the battle lines. Neon Esports, they can re-engage if they want to. And just to point out, this Ember Spirit is poorer than the Dazzle in terms of net worth. It's not a good game for 458. He has the vessel, but the meanwhile, you see a lot of use coming from Esports. Tiny as one, that process another does and praised by BB, but he's working with the BB. He is tired, not with the contribute much to the game. But the Neon East will continue to be supreme on this. Unlike game 1 where they had to play behind, they are playing on the front lines.
Yep, and this is slowly becoming Medusa versus the Word game. Because Ember Spirit, like you said, his network is even behind the Dazzle, and you never want to play Ember Spirit in such a behind situation because you don't contribute anything aside from the slide and chain combo. You don't do anything.
Double damage. Avatar, they cannot lose the Ember. He gets silenced. He's down. Almost 50 seconds for the Stone Gate comes out. Oh, they last minute use. It's safe Raging Potato, but do they have the damage though? Here comes his Supernova scam. He wants to take down the A, but it gets swapped. Cannon's gonna save the A, and it's like, taste this one. We're gonna make it sunny side up, but Yopas goes in for the Avatar. That BB is so far away. Ghost Scepter's gonna keep Yopas alive. Blinking from pretty hard. He gets the Echo Step and the Fisher and the Overgrowth. And Neon Esports, they want to nail this into 496 directly. And look at that BB. He's standing his ground. He's silenced. Stream Vessel up the top and the Avalanche. Yep, Neon Esports calling them nurse once more, and that BB, he cannot fight this, but he has the buyback. Now he comes back, a great Sprout, followed by a great Fission. Yasi is zoned out, he is silent, alongside Ken. Ken is dead, they toss that BB out of his own fountain, and this poor Medusa will be beaten down once more, has the Mystic Snake. 458 desperately wants to keep his team in this tournament. They want even the slightest of chance to qualify, but Neon Esports is just not giving them that chance. 30 minutes in the base, 496, they ran out of gas, and Neon Esports will get a full team wipe, and they might just go for the end, working on the team force right now.
They're tired of this. They're tired of playing around Medusa, playing against Medusa. They don't. This time around, they don't need to rely on all these shenanigans, cutting wave, split pushing. They are really strong. They have the Deso, Assault Cuirass, S and Y on Nature's Prophet. He's tearing down the towers.
Yeah, 496. Neon Esports, they beat them once in their best trap, and they're gonna do it again more convincingly. 496, they know it's over as they watch the throne go down. Neon Esports, they have done it. Throne is definitely going to go down. They're just gonna pat that KDA a bit. 496, they don't want to call GG, but they know it's over. Their tournament lives have officially ended. And Neon Esports would just, well, toy with 496 a bit more as Yo Punch takes down the Ancient. Congratulations, Neon Esports, they make it through to the grand finals with a 2-0 victory.
True warriors don't call GG, they watch their true falls. They want to get those kind of anger and turn them into charges for them to come back stronger next time.